Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're continuing to test out, we're continuing to test out AGL Zamasu, my bad. AGL Zamasu should, well, the first turn I think will be a struggle for him. He does have an ability I really love, which is a pretty massive 20% HP heal at the end of the turn. The reason it's so big is because he's kinda, I mean, he's mid in base. I don't think he's bad, but he's mid. And against first form Cell is going to tear this boy up. Now, once we transform, he'll be a little bit better. I mean, this is still going to be a tougher fight. Like, against Rose, I think that this guy is fantastic, right? Because, especially, you know, opening phase, he's got type advantage, and then by the time Rose is out, Zamasu is in Fusion Zamasu form, right? Let's jump in. Hopefully, we don't get a slot 7 for him. Perfect. Okay. Just because the slot 7 doesn't really show us like a realistic look at what base Zamasu does, which I feel like is important for the video. Alright, dude, that Golden Frieza intro is so long. I love it so much. I love that they're not scared to just make the intro, like, last forever, right? Because of the fact that, you could skip it. Like, once they added that skip button, they were like, oh, watch this. And they made a lot of them crazy. I'm gonna float Majunior. I probably shouldn't have even brought Majunior. He just does way too much damage to Cell in this fight. I mean, Majunior, like, we're probably not, I'm not going to be satisfied, I think, with one run here, probably. I mean, I think we're going to effortlessly win in one try, but Majunior, I mean, he just is going to steal the show in a fight like this against this Cell. You know, he's going to turn, you know, the length of the fight from, you know, 4 or 5 turns into 2 or 3 turns, is what Majunior can do, depending upon the rotation he has. So, I actually probably shouldn't bring him. I mean, Majunior really is like, I mean, he is a must run for Zamasu's team because Big Bad Boss's characters, I mean, were very shit going into the celebration. Now we got 2, like, literally top 10 level options in Tech Zamasu and EGL Zamasu for Big Bad Bosses. So now we have 3, like, borderline top 10 characters. I mean, I could give them, like, I could just say Piccolo Jr., EGL Zamasu, and LR Tech Zamasu, I could just say that they're generally top 10 level. I mean, like, Tech Merge Zamasu, of course, is more so, like, top 5, top 3, or whatever, right? But like, that gets the point, right? Like, I mean, like, LR Cooler, I mean, like, he's okay, but, I mean, he's fallen off. Let's call it like it is, right? Listen, kids, we are not putting EGL Zamasu in front of the super attack. No, it's not happening. No way. Now, keep in mind, again, turn 1, EGL Zamasu does not have access to Big Bad Bosses. So 2 attacks, even these attacks could do damage. He's at 264. I mean, this is a good turn for Zamasu. Number 1, too, look at Fusion Zamasu. Like, it's like next to like AGL Zamasu and with Chilai around, and our boy is starting to just like 24 key damn near. So Chilai is giving Cool Judgment to AGL Zamasu, which is good. Now, so far in the AGL Zamasu World Tour, Chilai, I mean, to call her bad is like an understatement. Like, every loss in the AGL Zamasu World Tour has been because of Chilai, basically. Chilai typically does cook for me, so she's just kind of, she had, you know, just a bad day. Remember, Cooler does 1 super and then 5 additionals and dies, and he's the worst dog shit ever. Chilai gets killed by a couple of supers in a day, and we just say, well, she's just having a bad day, man. Double digits? Wow, okay. I mean, that is with Cool Judgment, but still, I mean, that's pretty good. Cell hits very hard. I mean, his super attack is kind of what's so devastating, sure, but Chilai could live this, but it'll do a lot of damage. Okay, cool. And keep in mind, yeah, like that 100k right there just gets healed up by Zamasu. Dude, I really do like that ability by Zamasu, man. That shit is really good. So he just supered. So we do this. Yeah. This is nice. This will be a great turn by Fusion LR Fusion Zamasu, by the way. I mean, he is just. I mean, it's how you make a villain. Like, they made Fusion. The thing about villains, what they need is they need something like, you know, Golden Frieza is great. You know, he could taper off as the event goes on for a long time, but Golden Frieza is so tanky, typically when some of these fights can be at their hardest, because you can't control your rotations, you can't decide, you know, opening rotations and shit like that. So it's like Golden Frieza being invincible at the start can give you time to set up properly. Fusion Zamasu does the same thing, right? He has 80% damage reduction turn 1, and then 60% damage reduction turn 2, so it is very difficult for this guy to take damage. No super attack is good. We'll probably throw AGL Zamasu in the thick of things just to see. Now, depending upon the fight, you really can rotate Tech and EGL Fusion Zamasu's, you know, whichever one we want to get in slot 1, we can kind of do. So we'll see how this is going to go right here. In LR Cell is a decent option for this fight as well. Remember, in LR Cell, I mean, he's a tricky one because he's just basically shit in base, but once he transforms, he becomes a real powerhouse. Like, Int Cell is a real threat, but it's once he transforms. Okay, I guess I would like to see AGL Zamasu in front of the super attack. I mean, he's going to be able to get a couple of more stacks in regardless first. Cell didn't super last turn, so I would say it's most likely that Cell will super attack earlier rather than later, right? So I would assume that this will probably be the super attack coming in on AGL Zamasu. Now remember, AGL Zamasu does get a guaranteed additional super when he gets hit. He gets hit and he gets the guaranteed additional super. But we did not get hit right there because Cell healed right away. So if we get an additional, it's going to be the him potential system. We didn't. All right, super. We could dodge it. I'll be sassed for that, or we eat it. We do dodge. That's good. I mean, that's good. That's good. That's good. Zamasu does not die there, but I mean, Zamasu certainly takes, I mean, potentially 300 or 250 or something like that. Like, that's about how much damage a super attack dodge saves right there. About 250 to 300 is kind of what I'm guessing, because Zamasu's type disadvantage, right? That's why. That's why. And remember, Cell, I mean, what is Cell's damage? 1.5 he does, I think. Let me just quickly double check. I believe Cell is doing about 1.5. All right, yeah, Piccolo Jr. is doing a little bit too much damage. Again, this is not his show. First form Cell does approximately, so he does 1.37, but he gets a 30% attack buff on that as well. So his damage is higher than like the actual damage number he does. Oof. I mean, this is actually tricky. Oh, this is quite bad, actually, because this is... So, my Fusion Zamasu, we have 40% damage reduction, but, I mean, this is no big bad bosses. He will have his defense up. I mean... We have supports. With no big bad bosses, how does Zamasu do here? And, again, we're at 40% damage reduction. I think we kind of got to go with Chilai here. Yeah. Let's go with Chilai. I will go with Chilai. I mean, I think maybe I should put Fusion Zamasu in slot 1 just, you know, for science, just to see a little bit more. But him with no big bad bosses, I'd rather not. I think if Chilai dodges everything, she could eat the super. Okay. We could eat the super and live. And remember, if we go into the turn under 90% HP, Zamasu will heal. All right, Chilai, again, Chilai yesterday had a bad day. That's all. Her bad day is over. Now she's back to, you know, clutching it up, right? And then today, Cooler will die to normals like he did yesterday, unfortunately. Yeah, very sad. It's well, one thing people do have to understand with me and like dodge and additional stuff like that. You guys see it, bro. I use these additional characters like Cooler, and it's like, all right, fellas, here we go, Daddy Cooler, and then he supers and then normal. But then it's like, all right, 3 dodge the killing super attack. Oh, we got it, right? Like that's how it goes every time. So I mean, I wonder why I favor dodge. Let's. Damn, man. Fusion Zamasu, let's pray he doesn't kill. The key is too good. No matter what, he's at 24 key. I want to put Fusion... I would really rather more so see the tank job by EZA Zamasu than, like, you know, we don't need to see him do... Like, we saw him just attack and do damage and look good and stuff like that. Just more kind of defensive rotations. But the thing is, no matter what, I mean, EZA Zamasu... Even just as a link battery for this boy right here, right? Oh, this guy has 6 out of 7 activated. Don't additional. Nice. That's good for us. All right, so EZA Zamasu gets a super in. Again, remember, he gets a guaranteed additional when he gets hit, which we haven't been. So we could get a second super if we would get to hit him potentially some additional. Oh, he lived. Okay, super. It would have done nothing anyway. All right, well, I mean, there we go. I mean, that was a pretty clean run. I mean, listen, HL Zamasu, and then now Tech LR Zamasu, and then we have Piccolo Jr. Like, that as the core of our team being Tech Fusion Zamasu, AGL Fusion Zamasu, and Jr. I mean, we are 4 out of 6 of dominant Big Bad Boss's characters. So, it's like that. Bro, I mean, they slide, you know, top 5 Carnival LR Rose to us? I mean, it's gonna get pretty interesting. AGL Zamasu is just that dude, man. I mentioned this before. I'm gonna do a video. Dokkan Fest Piccolo. I need to do a Dokkan... Oh, damn, actually... I guess I'm gonna do 3 videos for Piccolo and 3 videos for Kaioken. So, over the next couple of days, damn, I gotta hurry up, because the next... Part 2 and the next day to download is not going to be that far away. So I'm going to have to up it up to like 8 videos per day or something like that. Okay, but I want to do 3 videos for Blue Kaioken and 3 videos for Piccolo. Omega Blue Kaioken video, Piccolo Omega video, First Form Cell and Rose for Blue Kaioken and Piccolo. Because again, I would like to get it real sorted nicely in my head how all of these top EZA TURs stack against these big fights. I imagine that's the top 3 EZA TURs. And then, like, Beerus, AGL Gogeta, Trunks are probably, like, the next group. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I feel like I probably would put Trunks above Blue Gogeta. But, I mean, you know, let me get some more footage in of him, kind of test him out and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think of AGL Zamasu, though. I mean, he is a beast.